Good morning and welcome to Gary's Movie Emporium. This is another edition of Gary's Movie Emporium for August 22nd, a Saturday. Um, I'm going to show you the DVDs and Blu-rays in a minute, but I'd like to give a shout out to Pat. Sorry about that. I'd like to give a shout out to Henry Strobel Jr. We did a trade. I gave him Strad Style Blu-ray, and he sent me this Postman Pat the movie. I seen this for a movie night a long time ago, and I really liked it. I was surprised. I didn't think I'd like it, but it's a good movie. Animation was really nice looking and stuff, especially for a direct to, at least in our country, I believe it's direct to video, but overseas, I think in the UK, it was probably limited release or mildly released there. So I think this is a popular TV series. I think in the UK. Someone from, if I have a UK listener, maybe you could tell me a little more about Pat. But I like this character. Um, this movie was from 2014, and it's 87 minutes. And then I opened it, and he put this so it wouldn't, so it wouldn't scratch the disc on the face, I guess, or the cover art of the disc, and this was inside. It's a postcard from, I don't know if he wants me to say where he's from, but let's put it this way, he's from the West Coast. And I thought that was very nice of him to do. He did not have to do that. And I'd like to thank you, Henry, for that. I appreciate that. That means a lot. I believe this is the first time anyone has ever sent me a postcard. Uh, since I had a pen pal back in elementary school. So I really appreciate that, Henry, and hope to trade with you in the future. And now on to the DVD Blu-ray haul portion of this video. And like I said, Henry, once again, thank you for that. And first up, I got the 5-movie collection, Possessed by Evil. It has Devour, The Plague, Windchill, Insanitarium, and Vineyard. Dean, who plays in Supernatural, plays in Devour. I think I remember that movie, actually. Devour is from 2005. The Plague is from 2006. Windchill is from 2007. Insanitarium is from 2008. And Vineyard is from 2008. There's almost 8 hours of movies on here. It's a Mill Creek Entertainment release. Let's see when they. Oh, okay. 2016 Mill Creek brought this out. I opened it because I thought it was running loose. Turns out there's this little door here. So you got 5 movies on 2 discs. But it should be good, good because the company that came out with this, I'm sure the quality will be better than, say, like with an Echo Bridge. Now, like I said, that's a Mill Creek. I was really happy to get that. And then I finally got my hands on the Crescent. It includes 2 bonus movies. The bonus movies are Hindsight and Memory. And then right down here, I had to kind of tape this corner a little bit because the like cardboard part of the end of the sleeve here was crushed a little, and I tried to do as best I could to make it look a little better. And I did accidentally, when I did that, I made it look like, no lie here, this guy's arm on the cover, that looks like blood, right? Part of his arm. Well, when I did that, put the tape over it, the red went over onto his arm when I taped it, so it kind of looks like it's like part of the cover. So unintentionally, I made something bad into something good with it. So pretty happy about this. 2, it's a 2016 Echo Bridge. I was thinking about getting this on eBay at one point, and I'm glad I didn't because I don't want to pay the buck now for that. But the main movie, The Crescent, is about Beth, a painter, and her toddler son, Lowen. They retreat to the solitude of a remote seaside cottage after a death in the family. As the two attempt to rebuild their lives, the strange residents of Crescent Beach make their presence known. The Crescent is a transcendent look at loss, grief, and single parenting, told through the entracing art of paper marbling and the eyes of a 2-year-old. They say the Crescent is twisty and nightmarish, according to my trusty site, BloodyDisgusting.com. This is an SP releasing. I'm going to give this the shine, seeing the Crescent is the main movie on here. So I talk a little bit more about Hindsight, but there's so very little on those. I know Hindsight runs for 93 minutes and Memory runs for 98. But if you get a chance to get this, I would. I mean, it comes complete with a slip, so pretty happy with that as well. Seeing as we're keeping in the theme with slip covers, I think I might have got this before, but I'm not sure, so I grabbed it again if I did. It's another 2 bonus movie set. The main feature on this is Bailey Madison, Annabelle Hooper, and the Ghost of Nantucket. Adventure awaits. About a 15-year-old girl named Annabelle Hooper. She's on vacation with her mother on the historic island of Nantucket. I actually know someone that used to live in Nantucket, so that's kind of neat. When mysterious things begin to happen near their vacation home, the aspiring mystery writer enlists her 3 friends to solve the secret behind a legendary ghost story. 2 thieves went to beat them to the punch, though, and the group of friends must outwit them as they strive to uncover the truth behind the past. Also starring Robert Capron, Rachel Resha, and Maverick Moreno. Here's the back. This was a 2018 Echo Bridge release, and it had with it Spy School and the Bracelet of Bordeaux. Those respectively are 84 minutes and 99 minutes, being the Bracelet of Bordeaux is the longer of the 2 titles. Pretty happy with that too. And then I got another one with a slipcover. I'm not sure. I think this might be a biography or like a documentary. It's called The Free Man. Beyond Fear Lies Freedom. This is a Universal release from 2017. It has a behind-the-scenes bonus feature. The story behind the Free Man and who are the Flying Frenchies. And it comes out, because I already took that apart, I took a knife to the back and kind of carefully went the opposite way with the knife so it wouldn't dig any cover or anything. Kind of like went reverse with the knife to cut the sticker, like slid it like inside the slip. Sometimes I find it better to just keep the sticker on the back if it's like really tight like that, and I just kind of fold it over. Don't bother me that like that, because it's neat looking. At least it's not half hanging off, but that's for the Free Man. I guess it's about a man that does extreme sports, performing artist kind of thing, which is kind of crazy, kind of shiny cover too. But there are people out there that will attempt this. I don't recommend it, guys. I was really happy to get this because I think this is pretty rare. I mean, I found one the other day. I was thinking about getting another one, but I didn't know. It's called Homie Spumoni. It stars Donald Faison, Jamie Lynn Sigler, Joey Fatone. I think he might have been in a boy band, like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys. Like someone out there could tell me is they were before or after my era of music that I listened to. Tony Rock, Paul Mooney, and Whoopi Goldberg as Thelma. It's a hilarious comedy feature from the co-writer of Me, Myself, and Irene. I believe that's the guy who played in Scrubs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he played in Scrubs. Yeah, Donald Face in Scrubs. Yeah, it is. And I have a pretty good eye for that. This is a dual layer formatted disc. 85 minutes. Has special features, deep fried and covered in sugar. Joey Fatone, Tony Rock, and Paul Mooney get real over a meal and a gag reel. This looks really funny. Kind of looks like a Good Burger run through a fast food place. Like that. Like maybe not like more like a restaurant, but mixed with fast food. But there's no two. Like a Good Burger. There's Keenan and Kel, and this one he must be the one that does majority of the comedy. It looks interesting. Then next up, I got another horror title. Same location as the other place that I got the horror. This place had a lot of horror for what little they did have. This is the Blood Trail collection. It has 5 movies. This was a Kmart exclusive. It's from 2015. Nearly 445 minutes of running time. Couldn't tell you what's in the collection because, for some reason, believe it or not, there's no mention of what movies are in here. This is an Echo Bridge, if I didn't mention that. Nothing to talk about on this one, guys. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's just 5 movies that are, I take it, about slashers, maybe. And then I got another title from Echo Bridge that was it's called Treasure Hunters: Run, Fight, or Die, and it has 2 bonus movies called Pacific Inferno and Seawolf. We got a lot of these themed compilated discs that are main feature plus two bonus movies. Legend has told of an immense treasure of gold. I'm reading about treasure hunters, by the way. Immense treasure of gold hidden on Corregidor Island, Philippines, buried there by the Japanese during World War II. A new clue to its location is discovered, sending 2 different teams on illegal digs. Tara Green assembles a professional team of specialists, while a separate team led by sisters Riley and B.B. Cross use their father's 40 years of research to hunt after his untimely death. On different sides of the island, both teams believe they have found the point where X marks the spot on the map, but their illegal digs have put them all in danger from a variety of enemies, all whom convey the treasure. I must say about these Echo Bridge ones, if they're not the greatest of quality, don't fret on that, because you can treat them like they're like a grindhouse way of viewing them. Like if there's graininess, like the not full aspect part of the movie kind of looks, that's the way I do it. I have a projector, and if I don't like the black bars on it, I can magnify the projector to bring it up a little more and a little more, and that's what I do. I don't bring it up full screen, but I bring it up 3/4 full screen, and when I do that, the quality's still somewhat there, but with it being not the greatest of quality anyways, that's what I do with it. That's what I did with what was that movie? Piranha. The 70s Piranha. I think that was a TV movie or something, but that's what I did with that one, and I enjoyed it doing it that way. It kind of gave it that grindhouse feel because it had the bubbles, like the popping bubbles that the old video screens used to do back when you go to the drive-in in the 70s and stuff. Sure, there ain't many people that went to the drive-in in that era, but I was little and I went back. Oh, probably when I was 5, 6 years old. I remember the drive-in experience. It was just like there's no feeling like it. People can like the theater aspect, but I don't know. I'm always partial to the drive-in because you don't have to hear disgruntled people. You don't have to hear cell phones. Yeah, you hear people on the lot, but I mean, you got air conditioning in your car. You can go to the bathroom when you want. And the one driving that we have, if you leave your car and go to the bathroom, the owner has it set up that you can still listen to the movie over a loudspeaker in the bathroom. So I mean, you can still hear the movie. You don't get to see it, obviously, but you do get to hear it. So, I mean, you really don't miss any dialogue, which is smart. None of the drive-ins I've been at, there's only been one other one that's did anything like that. And it was just you go into the lobby and you'd have like a closed-circuit TV on the stand. There wouldn't be sound, but you could see the movie, and you could watch it while you were waiting for your food. But you couldn't hear it because I don't think he had it set up for sound. But there's that one. I don't mean to get off subject, but I think that's an interesting story. And then I got Client 9 about Elliot Spitzer, The Rise and Fall. I believe he was he was the New York State's governor, and he got caught up in a sex scandal. It ruined his career. He's not able to run for any office anymore. He definitely wouldn't be able to run right now with the Me Too movement and all that. He's just kind of a scumbag. I'm sorry. I don't like talking about people that way, but just some of the stuff he did is just the use of his power and stuff, and the thing is, he was an intelligent man. He had good ideas for New York, but the scandal was just too horrible, and I don't know. Like I said, I more or less got it for the infamy. I didn't get it because I'd kind of like to know what happened behind the scenes, but he was originally an attorney general, and then ran for governor, and he was wanted. The sad thing is, he was wanting to become president eventually too. And I mean, thank God that this came out, or who knows what went on in the White House with him. But there's Elliot Spitzer, and I don't like the. I'm just gonna say I wouldn't go political in the comments because I don't. I think politics gets people fighting and stuff. So I don't care if you comment about it. Just let's not. Oh, I don't like Republicans. I don't like the Democrats. You know what I mean? I don't really want all that thing because we're all Americans and we all deserve the best president we can have, whether he be Republican or Democrat or conservative or whatever. It doesn't matter to me, or independent, however you want to say it. But it's just I don't honestly think anybody right now will run the country that good because the pandemic just outweighs everything. It doesn't matter who's in office. And then I got this on eBay because I wasn't able to find it on eBay where I was, or where I would have been looking. Or not on eBay, but on Dollar Tree, wherever I went, and I didn't have it. So I got this over 170 cartoons. Problem was, when I heard it sounding like it was running loose. Disc 1 has Betty Boop on it. But over here on disc 2 and Popeye, which made me mad because he's the best character in here in my opinion. Uh, Popeye was running loose, and it looked like I had digs all over it. And sure enough, I looked closer, and I did. So I took this hair rag, really soft, kind of cottony, and I kind of buffed them out. And from what I see, the disc is immaculate now. And I did it really lightly. Didn't need to use toothpaste or anything like that, like they recommend for a scratch disc. But I don't know if you can see that, but looks pretty good to me. So I was happy I buffed them out. And then the third disc is Casper. So, like I said, I was pretty happy with all of that. 3 discs, $1. Well, roughly $1 because it's $1 retitle, but I paid a little more than that. But I didn't pay a lot for that. I got a good deal on that, as a matter of fact, based on other sellers there. And then finally, 3 Blu-ray. And about these, I already had gotten this one, but I got it again as an extra because I didn't see many of these out there in the hall. I thought maybe somebody might want the extra because it kind of has that Hangover vibe to it, and I didn't know if this was trying to be like, like a direct-to-video or limited released title like a Hangover. But like I said, I re-got this, and then I think this is a documentary. I think Anthony would be interested in this, maybe not. It's called In Defense of Food, an Eater's Manifesto. And even if he's not, I'll still be glad to hold on to it. It's about a film by Michael Pollan, author of The Omnivore's Dilemma. This is a PBS original. But he even says, thank you for your purchase, supporting a program that inspires people to be more. Visit pbs.org. 120 minutes. And this is definitely a documentary. It's about best-selling author Michael Pollan. He goes on a journey to discover, takes him from the plains of Tanzania to the tribes of hunter-gatherers and eats the way our ancestors did to Loma Linda, California, where a group of Seventh-day Adventist vegetarians live longer than almost anyone else on Earth. Sounds kind of interesting, though. Kind of sounds like a lot something that'd be on the Discovery Channel, just longer movie form. So, next up is the final one in the haul for this video. It's a World War II movie called 1,000 Yard Stare. I re-got it because my wife found it with the slipcover. Not that I'm a huge person, on slipcovers, but Blu-rays, the slipcovers look really sweet, I think. So, that's an Echo Bridge from 2018. Gives you a glimpse of what it's like to live in this world. Well-timed taught scenes, story of post-traumatic stress disorder. So this is a movie more or less about PTSD and the aftermath of being in the war. That's going to be a tough watch because sometimes those can get really heartfelt and scary. It's got to be scary for a person to have PTSD from the war. My brother-in-law was in the war, and he has PTSD. He had to get out of the military because, he was getting kind of violent, and then when he got back, he started getting into alcohol and stuff like that. But they're having problems from it, and it's just a scary thing. I hate seeing, a good man go through what they did, and fight for our country, and then, have to battle inner demons from a war that they had no choice but to fight for. I mean, they sign their name on a dotted line, but you don't know what you're prepared for when you go into battle. You only see what's in the movies, and that's not even a fraction of what goes on. Um, it's got to be scary. This is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack, and that is it for the haul for this particular video for Saturday the 22nd. But I'd like to give a shout out to a couple subscribers. Um, Have Cheetah Will View and Max Washington Songs. There are a couple new subscribers that took my subscriber count up to 70. So if I can get 10 more, or even if I can't get 10 more, if I can get at least 5 to 10 more, I'm going to do a drawing for a Blu-ray of someone's choosing. And if you're subscribed, you can enroll in the contest and see if you can win. So, thanks for watching the video, and you mean a lot to me, guys. Stay safe out there. I believe the hunt should have ended yesterday. I don't know. Sometimes stores continue on well into the week. Good luck if you can still find stuff out there, and I'll see you again in the next video. Take care.